It made sense. It breathed fresh life into a play that people may have found dated. Our greatest, most emphatic responses were from teenagers, 18, 19-year-olds, and people in their early 20s who had been told the play was supposed to be good and came along, and because of the modern interpretation, because they could view it with a backdrop of a kind of Iraq or Afghanistan setting, they really took to the themes in the play.
Well, I've been acting a long time, so that's what has always been my first love. Writing is a new adventure for me. I did a bit of it when I was sort of 10, 11, but I hadn't really done any since then. But now I've sort of got the bug. I sort of want to keep on doing more.
Well, I've always felt, playing Her Majesty, that it's actually Her Majesty who's winning the award and not me. I mean, I do always feel that. I mean, I know that I'm performing it, but I did feel very much doing the play that the response to the play was as much a response to that person, that woman, that extraordinary woman, as it was to my performance. So
I'll see you at the table. Let's do that. Will you give me a favour? I still think we produce the greatest theatre in this country than anywhere in the world. We have lots to learn from the disciplines which come from other cultures, and the more that we can adopt those and blend them with what we already do here very well, then our theatre will continue to get stronger. We should never be insular. But London is the centre of the theatre world, and
doing a proper performance, that's really where it is. And also in terms of the quality of roles for women, that's where it is.
It's always very important to come out and celebrate a great London industry. Damian, how are you? Well done. Fantastic moustache.
yes, moustache.
No, shouldn't it?
My brother was trying to persuade
He was.
Yeah,
He came all the way to the audience to see you.
Men's health issues. It's a great
This is the Marina, my
very
wife.
good for you.
Yeah, very keen to meet you.
Yes. Yes.
She's a huge fan. And it's something that brings in, maybe £500 million in ticket sales alone, but the knock-on effect is stupendous because you've got huge numbers of people, perhaps 14 million visits to the theatre last year, massive economic importance. People come from around the world to see plays in London. It's the place where the theatre really got going in the 16th century, if you remember. Shakespeare and Marlowe and Beaumont and Fletcher and Decker and all those sorts of guys competing to provide the best Elizabethan theatre, and today it flourishes like a green bay tree, and it's fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Helen, may we ask you about tonight's nomination?
yes. She was such an amazing, how can I put this, representative for us women. Such a wonderful, and for my whole life, really, Doris Lessing has been there representing the female sex to me in such an incredibly strong and subtle and interesting way. So that's very sad news.
Thank you.
This is